Do you believe in curses transmitted through inanimate objects? A recent, unexplainable event has left many pondering this question. It began with the sound of shattering glass, followed by an unsettling silence. A figure appeared in the mirror, only to vanish when blinked away. The sensation of icy fingers tracing one's skin sent shivers down the spine. These bizarre occurrences all seemed to center around an antique doll, its porcelain face frozen in a perpetual, unsettling grin. As the strange happenings escalated, an eerie feeling settled over all who crossed paths with the doll. If you knew that touching this doll would seal your fate, would you take the risk? As I step into the dark and deserted street, an eerie feeling settles over me, like a shroud of uncertainty. The trees seem to loom over, their branches creaking ominously in the wind, as if warning me to turn back. But I'm drawn to the old mansion, its towering spire reaching towards the moon like a skeletal finger. The air is heavy with the scent of decay and rot, and I can feel the weight of history bearing down upon me. I've always been fascinated by the legend of the Blackwood House, a place where terror and madness reign supreme. It's a story that has haunted me since childhood, when I'd listened to the hushed whispers of the elderly, their eyes glinting with a mixture of fear and fascination. As I delve deeper into the mystery, I come across an ancient diary, its yellowed pages filled with the scribbled writings of a long-forgotten soul. The words speak of a dark ritual, one that unleashed a malevolent force upon the world. The writer speaks of a doll, a simple plaything that became a vessel for an evil entity, one that feeds on fear and terror. The diary hints at a dark history, one that's been hidden for centuries, and I begin to realize that the doll is more than just a simple object. It's a key to unlocking a terrible secret, one that could unleash a horror beyond comprehension. Imagine the doll sitting in your home, its presence exuding an aura of malevolence. Which room would be the most terrifying, and why? Perhaps it's the attic, with its creaking wooden floorboards and flickering shadows, or the basement, where the darkness seems to swallow all sound. For me, it was the nursery, where the doll seemed to come alive amidst the innocent surroundings. I recall a night when I woke up to an unsettling silence, and as I turned on the light, I saw something that made my heart skip a beat. They suggest that the doll was actually created as a vessel for a malevolent entity, one that feeds on the fear and terror of its victims. As we delve deeper into the history of the doll, we begin to uncover some disturbing evidence. Photographs and videos have surfaced showing strange and unexplained phenomena, such as the doll moving on its own or changing expression. While some have attempted to explain these occurrences as mere tricks of the light or the result of a vivid imagination, others claim that they are proof of the doll's supernatural powers. Those who have had the misfortune of encountering the doll firsthand tell tales of being cursed, with some even reporting vivid and terrifying nightmares. One such individual recounts being awoken in the dead of night by an unseen force, with the doll's menacing presence looming over them. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, theories abound as to the true nature of the Blackwood House doll. Some scientists propose that the doll is simply a catalyst for the power of suggestion, with our minds playing tricks on us as we succumb to the fear and anxiety that it inspires. Others, however, believe that the doll is a genuine portal to the paranormal, a gateway to a realm of malevolent entities that feed on our terror. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain. The Blackwood House doll remains a mystery, a source of fascination and fear that continues to captivate and terrify us to this day. Its presence seems to draw us in, like moths to a flame, and those who dare to approach it do so at their own peril, risking the very real possibility of unleashing a horror beyond their wildest imagination. As we reflect on the most terrifying moments, a sense of urgency and desperation washes over us. The Blackwood House doll's dark history and the unexplained events surrounding it have left us with more questions than answers. We've witnessed the doll's malevolent presence, felt its icy grip, and heard the eerie whispers that seem to come from nowhere. The fear of the unknown is palpable, and we're reminded that we're not alone in this world. There are forces beyond our understanding, forces that seek to manipulate and control us. Inscrivia si agora para neo perder os proximos videos e para esse proteger contra as forças sombrias que nos cercam. Ativo sininho, pois o próximo aviso pode ser a diferença entre a vida e a morte. We must be vigilant, for the line between reality and illusion is thinning. The doll's presence has shown us that our perceptions can be twisted and distorted, leaving us questioning what's real and what's just a product of our fevered imaginations. As we struggle to maintain our grip on reality, we're forced to confront the ultimate terror, losing control and succumbing. The thought sends shivers down our spines, and we're left wondering what we would do to regain our sanity. Would we be able to break free from the doll's grasp? Or would we become its latest victim, forever trapped in a world of horror and despair? The uncertainty is crippling, and we're left with a haunting question. If you lost the ability to distinguish reality from illusion, would you know you're being manipulated? And what would you do to regain your sanity?